So, I wanted to look up if a meringue was dense before I started this video to like maybe make the argument that like clouds couldn't really be made of meringues because they'd like, you know, they'd form, sure, but they'd like be far too, like have far too much weight to them to float up in the sky. And while I'm not 100% sure that's how, no, that's how clouds actually work. That's not the point. The point is that I couldn't find an actual like answer on whether meringues are considered dense or not, and I don't care enough to like look further into it, so I'm just gonna leave this as the intro instead. Hey guys, Bowser Plush here, welcome back to Super Mario Bros. U. In the last episode we completed World 6, and I'm genuinely surprised I have not died yet. This time we're going on into World 7, Meringue Clouds, into the land of the flying rocks. Yeah, I am very surprised that full disclosure, I thought I would get a game over come World 5, so to be all the way in World 7 and not have like what I would consider a true game over is actually rather impressive on my part. Like, I know this game isn't exactly hard by any means, but you know, you play certain games, you get so used to like how they play, and like you don't really acknowledge how difficult like they can or can't be, if that makes sense. You know, I want to call it the autopilot effect, but I don't think that's the actual word. Just like the intent, like you don't really think about a game as you play it because you're far too, you know, you're far too concerned with like actually playing it, and that was worth it. That you don't think about like, oh yeah, this is easy or this is difficult. Maybe you've played like the game enough times that it doesn't even acknowledge in your own head like, yeah, this could be difficult for some people. I definitely see that argument a lot. I see a lot of people say, oh, the new Super Mario Bros. Games are easy, but then I remember distinctly when I was younger feeling like, man, these games are super hard and I'm gonna die. I could really use a mushroom, thank you. That was scary. Alright, come on you squirrels, let's get out of here. No, yeah, when I was younger, I certainly felt that these games were difficult. I mean, you could chalk that down to, oh, you're a kid, you don't really know any better, but at the same time, like, I don't think it's fair just to blanket statement a game as easy or hard because you personally find it easy or hard, because that just, I think ultimately says a lot more about your own tastes and like how much you've experienced games rather than an objective truth. Unless you line on and literally have a job where it is your, like, unless it, whoever or however they determine like difficulty in video games, which I'm assuming is probably different for almost like every single game. So there's like no definitive way to be like, oh yeah, this is the metric they use, this is how they determine it, which would be interesting, but I can understand why like, you know, no one would do it. That was, I swear I just went through that pipe. That's not important. Well, I'm gonna sit here and be deafened by the sound of piranha plants. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Anyway, I win. Oh, come, I was so close. I was so close. Oh.
I did it.
Let's just get in, shall we? Let's get in, get out. Let's just get out, yeah. Should I do the item? No, I think I'm fine. Let's do this one. What's this one? This is number 3. It doesn't matter. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Nobody can stop me. Anyway. Bullet bills. I really like bullet bills. I think bullet bills, if I remember back to when I was younger, I think bullet bills are kind of the first time I had a fascination with like one particular enemy from like a game or from like a, you know, sometimes you just really like that one thing. It's not gonna fire. Anyway, sometimes you just really like that one thing and you don't fully know why you like that one thing. All you do know is that you really like the one thing. And for me, for like, I think a good little bit from when I was like 9 to 10 was just bullet bills, of all things. I think it was their design. I think they just look really cool, and I'd start to imagine, like, well, because they don't really have a defined personality per se. Like, take a Bob-omb, for example, where a Bob-omb has a proper. If you go into the extended, like, platformer media, Bob-ombs, you know, they can think, they talk, they do stuff, and maybe in some of the Mario parties, if I remember correctly, they'll like do and talk. It really depends. Like, sure, there was that bit in Mario 64, but besides that, they haven't really. Oh wait, no, they do it in Galaxy 2 as well. But I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to say is like, sure, you'll have those moments where like bombs will talk. I don't think the same ever happened for Bullet Bills. Like, maybe there's like a spell. Maybe my brain wants to say in Yoshi's Safari, but I highly doubt in Yoshi's Safari there was anything of like honest substance. That's not a knock against Yoshi's Safari. Well, I mean, it is Yoshi's Safari. That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that I don't think there's enough in any sort of Mario lore to definitively like give. I'm not gonna get the star, am I? No, I am. I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is great. This is great. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, I'm playing with fire here, and I think the game's lagging. I can kinda tell there's a bit of lag going on. Uh-oh. This is going. Okay, I have power-ups in reserve. It's fine. Let's go. Anyway, as I was trying to say, well, I feel like the interest in bullet bills is a little bit more interesting because like bullet bills really have nothing. Like what? You're gonna like transplant a personality onto a bullet? I mean, you could. I'm not gonna stop you. I wouldn't. I mean, I did, but yeah. Also, I think that design, I had like this, I used it in a couple of my older videos. I have this like fake bullet bill plush. I think it's fake at least. And that has sentimental value to me because, you know, that's the bullet bill one I used for so long. I think I used it for the first year of the channel. I know that for a fact because I didn't get... Well, I used it for a couple... Okay, I see. Anyway, I used it for a couple of years actually because I didn't get a proper bullet bill until I want to say 2021. And even then, I don't think I've used it that much in videos. I think it's just sort of... It's existed, sure, but I don't think it's... I can't recall a video I've done where it's shown up that went public. Because I've had videos that, you know, I've made, and I'm just like... I've either recorded them, and they've not come out good, or I've edited them, and I'm like, no... I don't like this, and then I just end up shelving it. Not so much with the plush videos themselves, those always seem to come out. It's always been like a case of, oh, I recorded it, and I either wasn't satisfied, or I wasn't able to record all I wanted to, and so it just sort of fell to the wayside. Let's get this, throw you, get rid of you, then let's keep going. I lack it too. Howie, I wonder what's up there. Yoshi, eat him. Thank you, Yoshi. Anyway. On another topic, I do like the song. It's just nice. I'm definitely not just saying that because I completely forgot what I was talking about earlier. It definitely didn't happen. I have nothing else to talk about. That definitely isn't what happened. I definitely haven't forgotten what I was talking about. Anyway, this music, it's great. I love it. I kind of like it with the drums. I don't know if the drums overpower it. I mean, you could argue that the drums overpower this song. Like, I could definitely see where you're coming from. Can I get in this pipe? Oh, sugar. Okay, let's just play it safe. Let's just play it safe. Let's just get out of here. Okay, I did it. Great. And I completely forgot what I was talking about. Again, isn't recording great, ladies and gentlemen? I suppose we're like 8 minutes in. Let's do this power-up house quickly. Why not? I could use like a power-up or two. Is this gonna be the roulette or is... Okay, this is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna just keep my eye on the Bowser so I know which one not to get. Alright, okay, I'm gonna assume that this is the Super Crown, because Super Crown is pretty good. I was wrong, but I got 2 mushrooms instead. That's cool. You can do a lot with 2 mushrooms. You could dice them up, put them in spaghetti. I have a Super Crown anyway. I could just use that Super Crown. But what if? Is it be kind of funny? No, I don't think I'm going to use this. No, I tried it. Up we go. There we go. Let's do it. So, Kamek, was I couldn't have been the only person that thought Kamek was a girl when I first saw him. I think this ultimately comes down to the fact that I'd never played any of the games where he had a speaking role. Well, okay. That's that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's where we got to. Well, 7-4. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 9 levels left. I suppose that's where we're going to end it here. Next time on Super Mario Bros. U Deathless, it's gonna continue, but not from here. You'll see what I mean next time. Next time. Until next time, goodbye. Man, I just used the power-up. Oh well.